So recently, after publishing a few videos about Triumph Tiger Sport lineup and also Yamaha Tracer, I started getting more and more questions from you guys. Why I criticize Tiger 800? Why I don't see it as a proper long distance machine? And why I seem to lean more towards Yamaha? And honestly, it feels like many people really want this bike to be something more, and maybe it sounds from my videos that I am not a fan of it, but this is not true. So in this video, I want to explain my point of view, not to compare specs, not to prove one is better than another, but to explain how these bikes are different while still targeting the same idea, because both of them are trying to do a similar job just in a very different way. So first of all, both bikes sit in what we know as middleweight sport touring core crossover category. Both can commute, both can travel, both can do mountain roads, but there are bikes that are daily machines with the ability to travel, and there are bikes that are travel machines with the ability to be daily. And this is where a split begins. Let's start with the Tiger 800. This bike is actually very interesting because it doesn't really follow the standard hierarchy. Normally you have smaller bikes with less power and then you have bigger bikes with more power, but here Triumph did something different. You get a compact size bike but power close to a liter class machine, and that makes it quite unique. Technically you can see it: relatively compact wheelbase, lighter overall feel, upright accessible ergonomics, tubular steel frame, and that translates into the riding, right? So the bike feels nimble, easy, very alive, and the engine, the triple, has that classic Triumph character, so this is a bike that feels emotional, engaging and personal. Now if you look at Tracer 9, this has completely different approach. From the ground up, this bike built as a platform for distance. Technically you can see it immediately: larger physical dimensions, longer wheelbase for more stability, aluminum delta box frame with more agility and precision, more advanced electronics package, and even semi-active suspension on GT models. And here it is important to be precise. To compare fairly, we should look at Tracer 9 GT and Tiger 800 Tour, because Triumph recently introduced Tour version as a more travel-focused package. But even in this case, Yamaha still shows a more advanced integration, especially in how the suspension works together with the rest of the bike. And one more important point on the technology side: Tracer 9 is also available with automatic transmission, which shows Yamaha direction towards reducing riding workload on longer distances. Because things like frame design, suspension behavior, weight distribution, and even gearbox, they define how the bike behaves over long distances, and here Yamaha is very clear. The bike is designed to be stable at speed, predictable, comfortable over long hours, adaptable to load, and CP3 engine is still fun. It is triple, but compared to the Triumph, it is smoother, more controlled, less aggressive in character, so overall Tracer 9 feels like a tool that engineered to do the job extremely well. Now let's answer the main question: can you travel on Tiger 800? And yes, of course you can. You can travel almost on any motorcycle, but the real question is different. Is the bike optimized for that purpose? And here's my point: Tiger 800 is a daily crossover bike that allows you to travel, and Tracer 9 is a travel machine that also works as a daily bike, and that is a difference. Now about the price, because this is where a lot of confusion comes in. If you look at the base versions, Triumph and Yamaha are actually priced almost the same. Sometimes Triumph is even slightly more expensive, but the difference is minimal, maybe 100 euros or so, but many people still feel that Yamaha is expensive, and that comes from the perception. Because Triumph has that premium badge, premium design language, and emotional appeal, so when people see the price, it feels justified by the brand itself. Yamaha is different. Yamaha doesn't sell you the feeling of premium in the first place, it sells you engineering. So with the same money, what you actually get is different. With Triumph you get design, character, identity, brand feel. With Yamaha you get more technology, more engineering, more developed platform, and this comes down to how the bikes are built. Yamaha produces motorcycles in much larger volumes and develop a lot of components in-house that allows them to optimize cost, production and integration of technology. Triumph in some areas uses more external components and solutions, which is completely fine, but it means less control over optimization. So in the end, for the same money, Yamaha gives you more motorcycle from an engineering standpoint, and Triumph gives you more emotion, character and brand experience, and that's why the price feels different even when it's actually not. If I simplify everything, Tiger 800 is a character, emotion, maybe personality, Tracer 9 is a function, precision, consistency, and Tiger feels like a motorcycle you can enjoy, and Tracer feels like a motorcycle that works for you. How would I choose? If I want a compact bike, something fun, something with a character, mostly riding solo, not focusing on long distance travel, I would take a Tiger. But if I want long distance comfort, stability, two-up capability, predictable performance, something that just does the job well, I would take a Tracer. And this is the most important part. Don't choose a bike by price, brand, spec sheet. Choose it by how you will actually use it. And also choose a bike you enjoy seeing in your garage. Don't compromise because of someone's opinion, including mine, but understand what each bike is designed for and see which one fits your reality. Both bikes are good, they just offer same solution in a different way, and once you understand that, everything becomes much clearer. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next one. Cheers!